And welcome, everybody, to another Mark Bishop show. Well, no doubt we need to make healthy decisions. But for healthy aging, there's a difference. Here's a new organization to help us do just that. It's called Fair Health, and it uses its database to power a free consumer website. All right. And you might want to write this down, fairhealthconsumer.org. Now, it's available in English and Spanish, which enables thousands of consumers weekly to estimate and plan for their healthcare expenditures. It offers a rich educational platform on health insurance. So older adults aged 65 and over, hands up, often shoulder a significant portion of healthcare costs. We do, but may not always receive the care that we prefer, and that's a fact. Shared decision-making, which involves patient-clinician discussions to decide on tests, treatment and care, and balances clinical evidence with patients' preferences and values. Boy, it shows promise for engaging patients in their healthcare decisions. And I'm lucky to have Nicole, Executive Director of Grants and Consumer Education at Fair Health, fairhealtholderadults.org. Welcome, Nicole.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I mean, it's pretty exciting this month. Generous support from the John A. Hartford Foundation. You launched the big site. They must be all excited there.
Yes, we're thrilled. We're getting great feedback from older patients and family caregivers on the tools and resources available on fairhealtholderadults.org. And we've gotten tens of thousands of visits as well. So we couldn't be more happier.
Already tens of thousands. That's good to hear. So as I'm to understand this, the website offers shared decision-making tools that combine clinical and cost information for different treatment options associated, with conditions that affect older adults, including early-stage breast cancer, hip osteoarthritis, hip replacement, spinal stenosis, and fast-growing prostate cancer. Is that correct, Nicole?
Yes, it sure is. And we also offer educational content as well as other different types of tools as well that can help older patients and caregivers really navigate the healthcare system.
And I believe also in reading that the website also offers a Fair Health total treatment cost tools, highlighting a range of costs for conditions that are particularly relevant to older adults. I guess that would include what? Alzheimer's disease, dementia, heart failure, major depression, all those included as well.
Those are included, and we have even more as well. We have cataract surgery, we have diabetes. It really runs the gamut for conditions.
So tell us about when this started. Whose idea was this? When did the nucleus come about?
Well, Fair Health itself is almost 15 years old, and we're a national independent nonprofit dedicated to healthcare transparency. And we maintain the country's largest private healthcare claims database. And we use our data to provide fair, objective information to all healthcare stakeholders, including consumers. So when we first started providing information to consumers and really started speaking with experts, like geriatricians and gerontologists, about the different pain points that older patients and their caregivers have with navigating the healthcare system, as well as speaking with patients and caregivers themselves, we realized that we could provide fairhealtholderadults.org as a one-stop shop for older patients and their families to really use tools and resources and access, checklists to help them navigate the healthcare system. So the John A. Hartford Foundation has generously supported this website, and we're just thrilled that people are using it and finding it useful.
Yeah, I mean, you've been going, as you said, Fair Health 15 years, but now it's a whole different spectrum when you come into the world of IT and website availability. And look, there'll be consultations live on air and all sorts of things I can see now. But tell me, Nicole, what are some of the obstacles that older adults and family caregivers face when navigating the healthcare system as it is today?
Yes. So based on what we've been hearing from patients and caregivers, the main challenges really tend to be a lack of transparency in healthcare costs and healthcare generally. difficulty finding cost information and other information related to coverage and care that's pertinent to their situation, as well as the inability to really understand and use that healthcare information to make informed decisions. So fairhealtholderadults.org can help address some of those challenges.
Well, while we're on that track, what about some tricks here up your sleeve, some strategies perhaps that older adults and family caregivers they can use to find the services and support that they need?
Yeah, so it really comes down to empowering themselves, asking the right questions, and staying informed. So, for example, they can visit fairhealtholderadults.org to really learn about the healthcare system, research different topics on coverage and care and costs. They can access printable checklists that they can, print out any number of times and take with them to healthcare appointments so that they can ask questions that, would help them understand their situation more. So it's really about that empowerment.
Fabulous. So what about the tools, resources, on the fairhealtholderadults.org? How were they developed in the first place?
Well, we spoke with experts in geriatrics and gerontology. We also spoke with older patients and family caregivers themselves to really understand the pain points and, what information was needed to navigate the healthcare system. And that helped us decide on the conditions that we wanted to feature, as well as all the other content we feature as well.
So I gather, Nicole, really that's where all the Fair Health's data came from?
Well, Fair Health's data, we collect data from over 70 national contributors nationwide, payers and third-party administrators. And we use the data, not only for our consumer website, but for all healthcare stakeholders as well. So we're providing that fair, objective information to all.
So may I ask you, Nicole, how current is the cost information embedded on the site?
Well, it's fairly current. We update the cost information twice a year.
Twice a year. So I suppose that really keeps it up to date. Have you received any feedback from patients and their caregivers about the shared decision-making resources made available on the Fair Health consumer website? Are they pretty excited too?
They sure are. In a survey of older patients and caregivers, we found that 67% said that the website increased their knowledge and understanding of shared decision-making. And another 65% said that the site helped them to better understand how to manage their healthcare costs. So we can see that the site is really helping to fill that need.
Well, there you go, folks. Look, you got to go visit this site. It's fabulous. It's got everything in there. Get a pen, quick, and we'll write it down. I've been speaking with Nicole Ivy, who is the Fair Health. In fact, she's the executive director of grants and consumer education. That's her correct title at fairhealtholderadults.org. So you ready? Fair Health Consumer, all one sentence, fairhealthconsumer.org. Everything's on there, numbers, everything you want. Fabulous. All the very best with this, Nicole. It sounds like a winner, and you've done a great job. Thank you.
Thank you so much.